Hello there, chatty chatters, and welcome back to the stream. Good to see you all here for a sponsored section of the stream by Modulus, a game that is a factory builder, city builder, and so much more. I'm going to take a look here at their Steam store page real quick just to tell you a little bit more about the game, and then we'll play it for ourselves. So welcome back, and good to see you all. All right, Modulus just came out today called Modulus Factory Automation, and the link is in the chat and also down below in the description. Just dropped, and it seems like people are really liking it. From what I could tell, and what really appealed me to it, is that it does absolutely look like a city builder, like we're building commercial buildings or something like that. But it looks like the typical, conveyor belts and whatnot going all around the map. But there's much more to it with a lot of research and some things that set it apart. Plus, it looks like we're building in kind of like I would say post-apocalyptic, but not really kind of world. I'm not sure exactly, but I do like what I see with the conveyor belts and all the color palettes and other things like that. And some nice little trees around. Isn't that pretty? So let's go ahead and check out the trailer, and then we'll have to probably,
in the beginning,
start a tutorial or something to learn how to play this one and what makes it different. So let's check this video out.
There was nothing.
Oh, in the beginning.
We're programmed for one purpose.
Oh, baby.
To build with precision.
Oh, we can build those sections ourselves? Ah, a blueprint.
Optimize. Create. But something greater is calling. Modulus. New demo available.
Ooh.
Wishlist now.
Oh, another video. Let's watch this one too.
This is a factory in Modulus. Here, we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these three modules, which were drawn, stamped, and dyed with pigment.
Oh, you can set all that up yourself. So you're setting up the interior of the factories too. The automation section you get to build. Dude.
Made by combining these modules.
I like that.
Cut from cubes, which were melted from polyrock.
So you're seeing what it's doing on the inside by setting it up yourself. That's cool. I see a 4% inefficiency in that design, but yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play. Seems really fun. Oh, there's more and more videos, but I want to play, so that would be cool. Actually, is there anything for launch day? This looks like a launch day. Oh, actually, let's watch this one because it'll tell us what we're doing, and it's also the launch day trailer. So let's see what it's all about.
Why do you build?
Oh, our goal is to produce bots. Okay.
You ask questions.
Banging tunes.
You discover problems. You invent solutions. You find the answers.
Deep tech trees. Challenges. Oh, no enemies. Ah, creative mode too. Nice.
You are Modulus. Out now.
Out now. There you go. That's what you want to hear. Okay, let's do it. Let's go build some Modulus. Pretty good trailers though, showing you all the vehicles and possibilities. I do like myself some possibilities. I do. It's almost impossible not to enjoy possibilities. Possibly. All right, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. The game uses analytics to gather anonymous gameplay data. Okay. Oh, a screenshot contest too. I love the love the art style. That is so nice. Also, it looks like we're up in the air, so there's cities below us, and then we're building automated factories to send bots down to those cities to work, maybe? All right. Include tutorial, yes, please. And we'll call this one, of course, Raptoria. Mm-hmm. Wait. Okay, we're going with Raptoria. Let's go. Create. Let's move that out of the way for now. A lot of text. Ah, there you are. Hello, Dedalius 1. I'm Atlas. I'll be your liaison to your creators, the colony. Ah, humans probably. The colony is all the way down there. I was right. They built you for a single purpose, to mass produce bots. Buildings are essential to meeting your production targets, each one constructed from modules, the building blocks of the factory. You'll be making these yourself. You've been given unlimited resources and no time constraints, so relax into it. Explore, build, optimize. There is no pressure here. When you're ready, I'll begin your training. I wonder if the map is randomly generated each time? Okay, let's look around. Oh, I bet these are going to unlock over time. Yep. Lovely. The first step in creating a module is mining polyrock. Okay. Select the miner. Oh, has to face the right way. So we want to build 4. Place a furnace. Let's turn up that music. That's nice music. Okay, furnace. So polyrock goes into the furnace. Melts 4 polyrock into 1 basic cube each operation. 4 polyrock is required for each operation. Oh, okay, so 4 need to be melted into 1. So every 4... Okay, so that'll be like another furnace there then. Time for a conveyor. Oh, easy as click and drag. That looks nice. Oh, it's a little voxel art style a little bit. Perfect. Love that. 1 in the chat for hype. 1 in the chat for excitement. Click and drag to place the conveyors. Yep, we've been doing that. You have a new operator. The cutter. Place the cutter. Okay. And now do we get to design how we're going to cut things? Yep. Okay, I love that. To configure the cutter, select the slice interval at the bottom. Cut the block into 2 equal pieces. Ah, so 50-50. I love the fact that we can actually see the operation in the factory. That is very cool. I want more games to let you see inside of the buildings to see what or the factories and see what they're doing. That's big hype. Looks like you can rotate it too, but the cut is always the same. Okay. The first module has been pinned for you. It requires the assembler, which combines 2 shapes into a new one. Okay. It needs 2 inputs. Let's use the splitter to split the items from 1 conveyor belt into 2. Okay, so that's going to split these 50-50, I guess. Yep, top and bottom. Okay. Oh, and then it's getting all clogged up because there's no output, but we're probably going to send there or build there. Okay, what's next? The assembler is receiving 2 inputs. Click on them to configure. Let's see. So in order to do that, I think no. Wait. Okay, I wanted to see those. Wait, we're already here to configure. Click on it to configure. Oh, they want me to do this. Oh, I see. We're making it into a longer block. Okay.
New module created.
So we're making the extendo 2x4. That's what we're doing. All right, delivering modules to a building requires cranes. They grab the modules from conveyor belts. Click on the building to place a crane. Oh, I see. So those have to be loaded in. It's all good, Jay. Thank you very much. The first production line is now done and should stay there to ensure a constant supply to the building. Let's start on a new production line for the next module. Use the copy tool to copy and paste a selection of operators. Oh, duplicate your miners and furnace setup. How do I do that? Nice. You're now free to build however you desire. You've unlocked tools to clear belt, copy, mirror, destroy operators located on the left. I guess we just kind of do this whole thing. Although we need a second recipe. Oh boy. I think a ninja kicked me in the back of the head. Okay, let's try this. But I want to do something different, so... Altering the first production line is not advised. Let's see. I'll turn the sound up too. It is kind of quiet, this game. It's very peaceful. I want the music to be a little louder because it's nice. Maybe if we zoom in on stuff, it'll be louder. I'm sure when our factory gets a lot bigger, there'll be a lot more humming. Let's rotate. Okay, so we need to essentially do what we just did, but change the setup. So we need a cutter. And then we need an assembler. And then a merger. Oh, tunnel. There it is, the splitter. Splitter is what we want. And we probably want that to enter on its own side. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, let's configure. So that's got to split too. And then... oh, it's got to be like a 2 by 2 and then a 4 by 4. We might need to do more cutting here. Wait. We're going to want to cut again down the middle. So actually, how do I delete? Why don't we just move things for now? Let's move that over there. Move things out of the way for the time being. We'll reconnect it. So let's do another cutter. That needs to be cut down the middle. Yep. Then assemble. The hotkeys are nice. Like just hitting E to move stuff around is very quick. So at least when you're changing your designs, it's very almost instantaneous. Need that splitter now. Kind of cool how we can trim and grab that way too. You like clip off a piece of it, and then you're good to go. Okay, now to modify. So these need to be stacked. No, it's not cut. Oh, it's because these are from the previous conveyor. Okay, so how do I get rid of these objects on them? Clear items. There we go. There we go. Those need to be deleted. I need to clear these items too. Reset. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So that should be our 4 by 4 by 2 by 2.
New module created.
I did it! This is actually pretty awesome. Factory builders are kind of like city builders, where it's like, do we have enough of them? No. No, we do not. We need more. How do we make it a curve? Can I just click and drag that way? Okay, that converts it to a curve. Well, let me add a crane. So how do I add a crane? Oh, you can add a crane out 1 or 2. Only 1 or 2 spaces out. Oh, I guess we'll just go with 1 for now. Obviously, this is going to be the type of game where we change our designs many, many, many times. But I appreciate the emphasis on, quote, chill. You know, just, hey, don't worry about anything. Just chill. I like that. No time constraints, no urgency. Just chill, bruh. Okay, so it doesn't want any more of those. So these can get deleted. But it does want these. Then what if we speed that up with double? Like double intake. So there is a little bit of time for these to pick up. Looks like a cool game. You might have to check this out. Yeah, it did mention a demo in the trailer, but I don't know if that's still there. But I do wish I had checked this out earlier, but I did see videos on it, and I was like, well, I do want to play this one. So here we are. All right, place a harvester pad and link it to the base core facility. Click on the harvester pad. Oh, is this a drone? Assign drones to collect resources from buildings. Okay. Let's build that next door. Link to building. Link the harvester pad to the basic core facility. Click on the harvester pad. Oh, there. There we go. Oh, cool. It added like a little landing pad for the harvesters. First building you created in the core facility, you are now producing cores. We'll need those to create bots in the bot assembly, the second building. Let's start building it. This is legit. Now I wonder, there's windmills and stuff around, so I don't know if we have to manage power or not. But I guess we'll see. What's up, Dark Mayu? Place a basic bot assembly building tab. Basic core facility. Basic bot assembler small. You can click on a building to inspect the required modules. One of the modules for the basic bot assembly is black and requires a monotoner. Monotoner can turn an entire module black or white. Okay. Oh, and there's a little tutorial on it too. Okay, neat. So it requires a 1x8 and a 2x2 black. I guess we could reconvert these now because they're not needing these anymore. Or maybe they are. So I already immediately see where we could be more efficient, right? Like we could have this scoot over one more time for the splitter. Although we are kind of at a bottleneck with the stuff, but we're just learning. Oh, actually, there's a ton of it down there. A ton of that poly stuff. Can we click on the trees? I want to see a bird fly out. I like the dust of us clicking on the ground. All right, back to the task at hand then. Oh, okay, so that's bringing it via drone to this building. Okay. So this building is eventually... Okay, it's going to get 240 cores, and then it's going to need to go somewhere via conveyor belt. I thought it was going to take stuff like back down to the surface. Okay, Right, so monotoner. Let's build our own line this time. We'll start with 4. Okay, flip that one around. Okay, so then we got 4 offloading to the conveyor belt. Thank you, Boris Force. Okay, so now we're smelting. Cool. Excellent. So then we want... So we're essentially copying this one, so I can copy that again. So copy is Charlie. I don't think we really need much space between these machines unless we're going to split. Conveyor belt is 1, so we're keeping the same configuration. I am cutting off some of the resources here, actually, so we'll have to figure out a way to get them down here and maybe start processing them there. But I mean, you know, it's later. Right now we're in tutorial. See some solar panels there too. Pretty game. Okay, so these can be rotated as well. Okay, so we got 4 of those making these getting split, those going that way. Then we'll do a double connection. And then that one has to be painted black. Oh. So the monotoner was where? There.
New module created.
I think I'm just going to do this to get some of the objectives done, and then when they remove the training wheels, then I think I'm already immediately wanting to delete this thing and instantly go back to the drawing board and begin again. But for now, I'm just going to do what they say just to get her done, no matter the efficiency. Okay, so we're making modules. Then we need the second one, which is this recipe, a 1 by 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 by 8. We don't have to be in this corner, though. We can go over here. Let's go over here. Okay, so the minor hotkey is 4. So we need to cut. Oh no, I destroyed a tree. Damn, they're too pretty to destroy, especially with these fall-like colors. I am so happy that this game actually has vegetation in it. Like if it were just a, you know, bunch of white cubes or whatever that we were building on, it would almost be looking like a grid paper the whole time like that, and that would just be kind of sad. So the trees are nice. What's the vegetation growing up here for? I don't know. It seems like these are cliffs of some sort. There might even be waterfalls here. Is that water? Maybe? I don't know. It looks nice, though. I mean, there's vines and stuff, too. It really makes it nice to look at. It does. Okay, so the next thing is this recipe, which... Can I pin that? Okay. Just as a reminder. So we gotta cut that in half. Then we got to cut again. I think we might be able to cut like 3 times. This section, though, like where we're inside of a factory, able to custom and seeing what this facility is doing inside of it. I like this because oftentimes when we see these games, we think of these as kind of just like very small machines that are out in the world. But this implies that these are mini factories, each of them. Like, you know, this is an actual facility. Like you can see wiring on the wall, like a door. So I like that approach to it. I think it's pretty neat. Okay, so that's cutting twice. So then I just need to assemble it. I guess we can kind of curve up this way to do it. We can do a splitter. And we gotta wait for stuff to arrive up there. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, we played that before, Artemis, yeah. There's a lot of videos and other factory games on the channel for sure. Check them out.
New module created.
And then we can just pop that right into the thing. I'd hate to put a lot of time into this factory and then just like immediately delete it. So I'm gonna throw some things together till we're going. Great job. Once finished, this building will create bots. In the meantime, let's start on the last essential building, the basic processing plant. This will be the first step towards unlocking new technology. Oh, we talk about research? Let's put this somewhere entirely new so we're not so strangled. Let's build it here. Auto upgrade. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. That's going to be... this is called a basic processing plant too, so this could get definitely complex. So I think we should do one component, the black and white component from the left. We'll do that. So we'll start that from this side. And I hope I gave enough room for that. And can I plop down a furnace like on the conveyor to cut the conveyor maybe? Oh, you can. Cool. All right, so you can just make a long conveyor like this and then put machines on it. Like that. Okay, that's very nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay, so one is going to be making the black and one's going to be making the white components. We may as well color them right when they get out the thing. One of them doesn't have to be colored, though. So this one's adding black monotone to it. I wonder then if there's the minerals that we're mining right now are just kind of a white color. So I wonder if there's a black mineral that's just, it's the same thing, but you're just like, oh, this is the black version of that. Like how there's different types of granite, you know. Like where it'd be like, oh, okay, this is still granite, but we just want to spray paint it. Kind of same deal. Let's try to go out that way. Oh yeah, the mining. Oh no, furnace. There we go. And then these ones can just stay quote unquote regular. Okay, cool. So now we want to make these essentially the same. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? I love how in this pinned recipe we can actually like rotate it and see more clearly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So it'll take 4 cubes and assemble. So I don't really need a splitter, but it might be a good idea to add more stuff to it in the future for optimization. Oh, actually, we will need to split. I can't put a second one there. Okay. So let's split then. It'll need to be cut. Okay. Yep. Then we get the split. Then assemble. All right, is that the right component? I do believe so. Okay, so we got black cubes coming out, and then they need to be essentially the same. Oops, I didn't mean to rob that one of the little merger there, the splitter. Then we need these to go to an assembler towards the end. Oh, actually, they can go to one line. So those can go that way. I'll need the other part, though. Kind of cool. You need both parts to make the recipe. Okay, so let's cut this. That shouldn't matter, right? No, okay. And I gotta wait till the second piece comes in. So I think the 15M means that it can process 15 per minute. So 15 and 15 of these come in. And then if we assemble them, to which I gotta cut them one more time. So we'll need to change that up a little bit. We have to roll it, cut it, Oh, it's like we're doing a Twix factory. Oh, that's exactly what we've been doing. We've been building the Twix factory the whole time. That's how they make Twix. The left and the right side Twix. That's all we're
New
doing.
module created.
Twix unlocked. Delicious. All right, cool. Then, you know, leaving room for extra tweaks or other things that might take that, whatever. We could increase the efficiency quite a bit, it looks like. Okay, so now these need to be thin. So we'll make the new part over here starting fresh each time. I think doing this repeatedly will kind of get a better understanding as to how much space we'll need when we build stuff. And who doesn't love space? Crazy people. Actually, this also could be easy in reverse, too. Thinking about how the line will end. Yeah, we're going to be making Kit Kats to increase the output very soon. Okay, so when we end, we're going to do the assembler. Actually, won't this need to have... This will need to have 3 parts put into it, so we will need a conveyor belt to merge. We're going to have to address that problem. Oh. Oh, and directions easily changed. Very nice. Love that for us. Okay, let's do mining. Furnaces. Wait, is that the input? Blue. Okay, and then... So what we could do is have more and more of these things come out. Like that, and then we could do a splitter. Let's have these be the color-coded ones. We'll paint those black. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I didn't realize we could cut like that. Oh, okay. So hold on a second. Okay, this would be better for the big one. So we'll do that design later. What about this one if I flip? Okay, that'll do it for the smaller section. Okay, that'll be fine. Okay, so we want the splitter. Okay, so that does that section. Then we essentially need another one that does that in white. I think what I'll do is I'll just do that here, since they're essentially the same, just different colors. Okay. Okay, so the first two are done. This one and that one. I hope. Yes. Well, slightly. I need to change that, actually. Oh, because coming out of here, they need to be elongated. Oh, wait, just flipped. Reset that. There we go. There we go. A slight tweak. I wonder, can we build conveyors up over? Maybe later with the research and stuff like that, we can do it that way. Okay, so then we need a 4x8 across the top. And Justin, thank you very much for the follow. So we need to work on that one now. Plop our furnace down. Oh, that needs to change to the blocks. Yep. And then another monotone color. And then split that like that. And oh, it's got to be from the bottom. Actually, I can click and drag all that, but okay. So we're making that. That's here. Okay. Dude, it takes a while to set these things up. That's actually kind of cool. It's not so much about worrying about the conveyor belts, but kind of worrying more about the steps in between. Oh, I could make a tunnel here, couldn't I? Like loop back around? Oh, but then I need something to assemble these two. I could only imagine a tunnel goes straight in. So I think I'll have this loop back around. So we do have a tunnel, which is cool. Yeah, and we can just have these two come out this way. Boom. Then we have a... So the obstacles in the way, like little things like fans and these like plateaus and other things, makes it a little bit more interesting to have to build around, rather than just being a regular old grid, like a factory floor. That'd be not as fun. But we're good. Okay, so let's do a assembler. But with these two. Okay. We actually need to change that up. So these two are going to get combined. Yep. Perfect. I don't want these connecting though. Dude. We have done it. I think. I hope. I could have also done it there, but whatever. Boom, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 da-da-dum. Ta-da! Uh-oh. Oh wait, it's off by one. Oops. Oh, so it can put things out that are not connected. Interesting. Oops. Well, we're almost there. That's just a prototype model. That'll be rare, like when they goof up stamps. Oh, that's going to be helpful. Oh, that's great. Okay. So immediately to solve the problem that I was having, X and Z to just nudge things one spot. Okay. So we'll just need to go back to the previous thing here. Yeah. So we just got to scooch them. There we go. And then this one should be reconfigured too, just to make sure. That's the new model. There we go.
New module created.
That's right. All right, so it'll even tell you. Cool. That you're on the right track. Neat. It would be very cool in this game too if I don't know if eventually we'll make cars or something like that, but it'd be kind of fun to make these like square little cars where you put all the pieces and parts and wheels and stuff on it, and you get to see them come out and do that. We'll see. Additional resource, gray cores. In addition to their modules, some buildings require additional resources. In this case, the bot assembly and the processing plant will need cores as well before they can produce. Oh. Deliver the cores from the core facility. Okay. Deliver the cores from the core facility to the bot assembly. Okay. Well, can I make a delivery point there? Or do they mean via conveyor? Let's supply it with cores to produce bots. They are showing a conveyor. Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's build there. Cool. I hope that's what they meant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's what they meant. Okay, deliver the cores from the core facility. They're probably piling up. Well, I heard a noise. There was also... Oh, the auto upgrade building thing. Okay. So building is operational. Oh, there's the core section on top now. Estimated output 20 per minute. Building operational. That's good. Building isn't being serviced by harvester drones. The building has stopped production. Oh, it needs its own output. Well, they're showing a crane pulling these in. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be coming from the harvester to that building. Not a different building, is it? To the bot assembly. Oh, that's a basic processing plant. But that's for assembling bots, right? Module viewer, okay. You don't have the one expansion permit required to purchase this land. Oh, I must have clicked over there. Okay, so expansion permits are a thing too. That's outputting, and then that's everything I thought. Yeah, 6, and 15 upgrade. So I guess that building needs to be serviced by harvest drones too? I'll put it somewhere nearby. Okay, so these are basic cores. Deliver cores from the core building, core facility, to the bot assembly with cranes. That does appear to be happening. And then this harvester is taking them and storing them. Completed floors 1 of 3. Production level 1 of 3. Building's production level indicates how effective it is. The higher this number, the more the building will produce while still using the same input. Basic processing plant is making gray processors. Oh, must be used by a different building. They all kind of are starting to look the same. Oh, maybe it's this building here. Basic bot assembly. Okay. I had the wrong address. They all kind of look the same, to be fair. We just need to go that way. That's alright, now we got some great processors ready to go. There we go. Yeah, they kind of get matchy a little bit. You'll have to click and see what they are called. Link the second harvester pad to the basic bot assembly. Okay. And deliver the bots to the delivery dock on the map. Oh, that's here. Oh, convenient. I think that's it. Yes, it is. So that's the outflow. So basically, it's grab stuff from here, do whatever you need to do to paint it, reshape it, cut it, and then deliver it over there. Great job in delivering your first bots. The colony below expects you to deliver a steady supply of them. Check out your delivery targets in the toolbar at the top left of your screen. Keep supply up to receive XP and keep expanding your factory. Congratulations on rank 2. Rank increases award you with expansion permits. Use them to buy new islands. Let's proceed in expanding our territory and gain access to new resources. Buy an island. Oh boy. This one looks nice. Oh, there's even water there. Ooh. But if we buy an island, I think it's going to make a bridge between them. And then that's still our, like, delivery point, I think. Each island might not have its own export, maybe. Let's buy here. Give me some space. Use skylines to transport resources across islands. Okay, so we'll have to connect that way. Increase core production. The processing plant also requires cores as an additional resource. Now might be a good time to increase their production. Don't forget to use the copy tool to quickly copy parts of your factory. Have at least 2 finished core facilities. Have both core facilities linked to a harvester pod. Deliver cores to the processing plant using cranes. Link. Oh, some of those are already done. Okay. Well, let's check out the skyline thing. Oh, that's neat. So we kind of get to control where it goes. That's good. We'll have it come back that way. I'll start with 3. Okay, and then now what? So we want to make more cores like that. Have 2 core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Okay. So we want to make another one like that. Oop. Oh, it even copies the cranes too. What's that in the middle? Ooh, a different resource. Blue hexacrystals. Nice. And something called Earl. They got Earl in the middle of that there map. Surrounded by water. Pretty. So then, let's get rid of the cranes. And then we'll copy this design nearly exactly. Okay, so that's a start. Cool. Okay, so one line needs to be cut and split. Oh, is it going to copy that tree too? Oh no, okay. Sad. And then the other line. Oh, I wonder why that... Oh, that must be the tutorial line. There's extra space there that we don't need. Okay, let's see what we're making now. Okay, wait, there's poles there being made. And let's check these out. The bottom one is making those into basically beams, and then the beams into stacked beams. Okay, so let's start that first. Okay, that's done. Good. And then... So I'll let the top one make the tall beams. And the bottom one... Maybe we only need to cut once on that one? Oh, yeah. Okay. We need to make these ones here. I think that could be everything. Stang, thank you very much for the 16 months, dude. Thanks for the support. Pretty cool. Okay, then we need a harvester for that. So that needs 24 and 48 to finish the factory, I guess. Which line is the Dino Nuggies? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Bum, 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 bum. So that one's just going to take a little longer. So we could double down on that production, but it's okay. We can wait. It's all about being chill too. I do appreciate the fact that you can kind of just build stuff and then watch and see it work and just kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor and the fruits of just seeing stuff go from one place to another and changing along the way. Makes me so proud. There it goes. Okay, so then it needs to deliver it to the processing plant using cranes. Oop. And then processing plant. Oh, we're going to see it take the cable car. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be so cool, you guys. Super cute. Oh, it says crane limit. There it goes. Okay, let's see if that works. Hope we're doing her. Oh, let's see them go across the sky bridge. Cute. We'll need to increase the amount of ones coming through at the bottom. Cute. The processing plant you just built produces gray processors. Sure does. Use a new operator called the data center and convert those processors into gray data shards. Deliver them to the delivery dock to spend them on new technology in the tech tree. Okay. Well, first I want to speed this up. Okay, that's good. More of that's coming through. Okay, what now? Create gray data shards using the data center. So these are being shipped there. That's making gray processors now. Guess I'll put that there now. Convert gray processors into data shards. Oh, I had to select a recipe. Okay. And then send them to the dock. Dock? Marty? Okay, we need to deliver one gray data shard to the delivery dock. Hopefully we can do that. Alright, you can spend any data shards you've delivered in the tech tree and unlock new technology. Check out the tailway. Here we go. The tech tree in the toolbar, the top left of your screen. Keep delivering data shards to unlock upgrades for your factory. Oh boy. Oh boy. Freighter fleets? Jeez. We're on basic bots right now. Unlock tech tree node, gray building, second floor. Oh, there's all the parts they want us to make. Okay. Gray building, second floor. Data shards have another purpose besides unlocking new technology in the tech tree. They're also used to upgrade buildings. An upgraded building will output more resources when the new floor is completed. Upgrading buildings is critical for larger output, so make sure to upgrade your buildings whenever you have enough data shards. Very nice. Oh, I noticed, by the way. Yeah, up at the top. Yep, there's 3 tiers. So we got the gray ones. Those are coming from like the current poly, whatever it's called. But then there was the blue hex stuff, and it looks like there's a yellow one too. So 3 tiers of that. That might be needed. All right, unlock basic refinery blue pigment. Oh, yeah. Node in the tech tree. Okay, back to the tech tree. Blue pigment. Ooh, efficiency view. Nice. Well, there's a filter. This would be a recipe, maybe? Blue data shards. Refinery, so that'd be a building. There we are. Basic refinery blue pigment. Cool filter. Love that. Have at least one processing plant upgraded to second floor. Have 2 core facilities upgraded to second floor. Deliver all modules to basic refinery. Where's our other thing? There it is. This is so cool. I love the... Oh, man, the nighttime lights are really nice. I wonder if there's a way to, like... have a day or night permanent, which would be cool. Oh, there it is. One processing plant upgraded to the second floor. Done. Music's good, dude. Alright, 2 core facilities upgraded to the second floor. That's what we want. So a core facility. So core facility is upgrading. Oh, you can keep it permanently night? Oh, dude. Oh, that's cool. I love when games give you the day-night option, but even more when they give you a dusk or dawn option, too. It's so good for screenshots as well. There's even a mini-map for things. Oh, boy. So you can keep it day all day if you want to, or nighttime and see all those beautiful colors. I'll just turn it on to auto. Nice. Very pretty. Okay, so this needs to be upgraded. So building upgraded, modules needed. It's getting what it needs, but it just needs more. So that's where efficiency is really going to come into play here. And deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Oh, game of the year. We can actually put trees down. If you delete a tree and you're sad about it, like I was, you can be cool and plant a tree. Oh, can you put it wherever you want? You can. What about grass? Oh, you can put down some billboards? Some funky lights or banners? Oh, nice. Well, that's cute. And many different types of trees, too. So if you accidentally cut down a tree or something like that, you can put it back. That's S tier. Love that. Deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Oh, okay. So build one and then deliver to it, I think. Basic refinery blue pigment. Okay. Put her there for now, and then ooh, it's like an Oreo, or more like an Ori. I guess the O would have to be the top part. Anyway, so then we get some materials from over there. It's a long way to go, but we can do it. A lot of stuff to mine over here. That's crazy. Let's do 4 that way. So we're gonna need at least three separate furnaces, but we're gonna need more. Can you guys believe this? In a factory game, we're gonna need more? I can't believe that. I thought just when I thought we had enough, it turns out we needed more, and the factory needs to grow. Can you believe that? I'm shocked. I don't know what to say. Yeah, just when you think you have these factory games figured out, they surprise you, you know? Like you think to yourself, oh, maybe the answer this whole time was having just enough. Rookie mistake. The answer was more. Actually, we could go this way. Well, it's going to kind of tight in that spot. Let's see. And try to make a big kind of organizational area. Where's those tunnels? Oh, the tunnel can only be so long. Ah. There's probably an upgrade for that. How many do I want here? I think we have... this should be 4. We'll have 4 furnaces going. How many does that require? It's going to be 1, 2... Okay. I think I can work... We can at least work top down. So let's do... We'll start with the Oreo first. The Ori. Not the Oreo. Do that one. So then... I want daytime now. Okay, you must construct additional pylons. I want 4 here, so 1, 2, 3... All right, so these are all going where they need to go. Reaching my vision. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and that should be 4 there. Oh, that's cool. If you click and drag and there's an obstacle in the way, it'll automatically try to build a tunnel for you. That's a great option. Good stuff. All right. That should be 4. All right, so 4 lines complete. Make sure. Good. Okay, so that's done. Now we can start splitting things up a little bit. It's a vinyl rabbit. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. Definitely giving me city builder vibes with the cleanliness and kind of some of the how the buildings look, but it's absolutely a factory builder. But I like how we're building essentially like skyscraper factories, if that makes sense. Like we're building up and not just always building out. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna do this. So we need to do a color dye. And I try to have these run side by side. Why is that trying to go into the side of the machine? There we go. Okay. So we need to cut. Actually, I can configure one and then the other one will just follow along. And assemble. Excellent.
New module created.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that's the first one needed for there. I'll just have it go up there. I don't know why I made it go so far, but, you know, it is what it is. So clearly we're going to need more. So that one's done. Let's do this one now. I think I want that cutting method too, yep.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Rank up. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is a hell of a factory builder for sure. So this is just gonna have to be doubled up. I could have... Yeah, I think I'm going to do another factory just like that.
New module created.
Okay, so we got 2 of those locked in. Just need to start delivering. But then... now I gotta do more mining. Gotta get to doing some more mining. Oh, can you mirror stuff? Oh, very nice. Okay. I like what I've done so far. Let's see how we would mirror. Ah, T. Thank you. All right. Let's see how smushed we can get everything. Get a little too cramped there to do anything crazy. But we can just build down over here. Okay, let's do another 4. Pretty easy to remember because miners require 4 ore to make 1 plate. So then, you know, you just press 4 when you need 4 for ore. Operators are standing by. Press 4 for ore now. Oh, we could just build the factories up here, actually. So then... got to get these in a good spot to modify. No, I killed another tree. We'll grow 20 more. They're very pretty. Good colors. Very much so. All right, let's try here. Oh, and then we need a final assembler too. Okay, so the first cutting option. Yep. And we'll connect all that up to... I will need to split the line, okay. I wonder, can you build without a conveyor in between? You can see our schedule at exclamation point schedule. See what we're up to next. Okay, so that's one part of the recipe, and then this one needs that weird double stack. So we don't always need a conveyor belt there. It is nice to see, though, in between that things are running. Does this game have bears? Yeah, I can barely keep up with these production goals, but it's fun. I'm just learning, but I could see huge potential for me. I need to do one more facility, don't I? just need another cutter like this, won't we? And I just have to copy this line, I think. That'll do. It's a long way to go. We're just waiting for those new parts to come in. Oreo! Our Oreo factory is done. Whew. Huh? What's the question mark? This operator is expecting a different module. Oh, it's oh, I didn't need that. There we go. There we go. Crazy. Yeah, the nug factory's online. We're making them nugs. Good. Good. Now let's wait for that all to go in there. And of course, always different ways to go back and refine and rebuild and reorganize, that kind of thing. Always. All right, have at least 2 core facilities upgraded to 2nd floor. And deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Okay, so that's done now. So now we just need another one upgraded to floor 2. We can make that one upgrade too. Okay, 2 more and then that's done. Last one. And now it's building blue, or rather can import or take blue hexacrystal. So that's what we got there. I should be able to start mining that too. Or maybe just with the mining equipment. Would a basic miner work there? No, they need something more advanced. Yeah, they'll tell us how to do it shortly. And this will upgrade with 24 and 48. Done. There it goes. Wait, I'll unlock the extractor node. That's what it is in the tech tree. The pigment refinery requires hexacrystals for production. This resource can be found on the new island you bought. Extract it using newly unlocked extractors. Okay. Ah, there it is. Cool. Can't build across there, though. We might need a tunnel. And then it needs a refinery. Well, it just takes the pure crystals, okay. Oh, and then it creates the powder. Alright. Blue powder crystal. Where have I heard that before? Your members voice 1 in Raptor's Discord. Chris, you're hanging out in there? Well, thanks for hanging out in the Discord. Get pigment from the blue pigment refinery using a harvester pad. There it goes. I thought I already flew one over there, though. There it goes. Unlock tech tree node essential paint systems and create a blue paint using the dye mixer. Ah, dye. Essential paint systems. Oh, it keeps your spot in the tech tree. That's nice. To make paint, use dye mixer to mix oil with the pigment from the pigment refinery. Oil. Oil is extracted from oil pockets on the map using the oil rig. Found oil in them there hills. Well, it's not really a hill, but we got it now. Alright, so we gotta get that there, Earl. That was slick. That's neat. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need a pigment maker. Painter. Wait, create blue paint using dye mixer. So we need a mixer first. There it is. Nug shuffle. Yeah, doing some big nug shuffles, yep. Glad to hear it, Jesse. Okay, we got ourselves the blue color. We have done it. There it goes. You now have access to the module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and data shards, allow you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between delivery targets, give these a go and claim your rewards. Note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock to count towards a challenge. Your first paint, how wonderful. Just think of all the possibilities at your digitips. Oh, the droid design is going to look so good in blue. It is the most handsome color after all. Not that I'm biased. I see. Complete a module challenge. Unlock the stamper node in the tech tree. Stamper node. The stamper can stamp out a section of voxels, pretty handy for making holes, for example. Okay, we're gonna make donuts now. Sweet. Complete a module challenge. Oh. So if we design any of those things and ship them to delivery docks, we get points for those. Okay. Well, this one seems really easy. We'll need a stamper for it, though. But that's probably the same for all of them. Okay, so the delivery dock is there. I mean, we could just have like a harvester pad here to get the end product and then just plug it in there without having to make a giant conveyor. Yeah, vinyl, exactly that. Yep. Now let's build it like that for starters. We'll work in reverse from there. Okay, so we need to do some more mining to make this. Then how does the stamper work? Oh, it's going to have two outputs. So it's going to have to send that piece that it stamps out somewhere. It's not just waste. Well, it is waste if we don't use it. Or we can send something here to the scrapper. But ideally we want to use all those parts. But, you know, can't have your cake and eat it too sometimes. Additionally, I guess you could just leave a dead end conveyor belt, but that would clog up production. So that's a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, cool. So now those are done. I feel like I shouldn't have mirrored that, but it'll probably be fine. Okay, so these need to stack. So that's a 4. A 4x3 with a hole in it. So we gotta like shave off a little bit of this. So we need a cutter. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I wonder if there's a way to filter at the moment. No. Well, that creates a problem if there's not a way to filter. I'm a monster. Can't believe I did that, cutting those trees down like that. What a criminal. But it's all good. Actually, that gives us a 3 by... Gives us a 4 by 4. This gives us a 4 by 4 too. Hmm. I think this one should be the easiest, but it's a little not as straightforward as I was expecting. Where's the stamper? Stamper. Where is the stamper? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing again. Okay. Ah. That's really interesting. Very cool how those factories look too. I like that. Okay, it's cramped over here, so we should probably get a little copy and mirror that. Wait a minute. What if we assemble these together? Into a mega. Well, that undoes what we just did. That's interesting. We're gonna have to clip off something and use it as waste, but the problem is I don't know how to filter that appropriately. I mean, unless... Okay, it does seem to send to every other, so there is kind of a way to filter that way. But we need a different cut than that. It's a vampy. Wait. This should be reset. You like games like this? Yeah, factory games like this are pretty sweet. It's incredible how you can just do so many different things. And sometimes you figure out something instantaneously, sometimes you don't, or you just try, you know, you play these endlessly and try efficient designs, inefficient designs, see how long and convoluted you can make a conveyor belt or go for efficiency. Many ways to play. Okay, so I'm gonna just delete these and copy these. Okay, there we go. If I had to filter, this would be easier. We may have to go for a different design, just because this looks so easy. It would be if I could filter a couple things out. But we do have other designs available. And this one might be pretty good too. Let's give that a shot. Start fresh. Okay, let's go with this one, and then... looks like we're going to need to cut. Could be in half, actually. And then we can stamp. Oops. Oh, it puts a hole. Okay. I thought it might be able to like push and make a dent, but makes a whole hole. Okay. So it actually has to make a full pass through it. That means I got to replace it with a plate at the bottom. So that can be that one. That'll make a lot of plates. Okay. And then I just need a stamp there. Alright, that's the first section complete. Then I can actually use these. Nope. Need a cutter first. Well, this is taking a while, but I like it.
New module created.
I did it. It took a minute. Actually, that is going to have to get transported over there because I don't think drones can connect just to a conveyor like that. I see some other ways I could have done that, but brain melting, food hungry, need, eat, want. That's all good. Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta slice this again, I think. Maybe that'll work. We gotta monitor this design. That may have fixed it. Odd cutter is odd. Okay, I think we did it. Even better than before. Rip and dip, yeah. Yeah, now it should be correct now with no waste on the side. Dang it, we did it. So now how many of those do we need to deliver? Just one, maybe? Oh wait, 6 gives us 100. Okay. Oh, of different material types. So maybe every 6 we get 100 XP? I'm not sure, but obviously having the factory stop is not good. So we could increase that efficiency, but now that we know that the design works, we can kind of work in reverse to double down and see how many we need. Which is Q. Which is totally cute. How was my birthday? Oh, it was great. If you want to see any of the gifts we got, exclamation point Instagram in the chat. You can see all the wonderful photos of all the cool places I've been, foods I eat, cool stuff chat sends over, and developers and other stuff too, if you want to check that out. Yeah, I didn't notice any sort of a filter yet. There's got to be a filter in the game, you know, for like a conveyor detecting certain things and sending it one way or the other. Especially when you make like a turbo highway. Then that way you can have like 2 or 3 really fast belts and then have a ton of different stuff flying on it. That'll be cute. Super cute, my dude. Wait. That's fine for now. Yeah, this would be a cool multiplayer game, yeah. If the devs ever make it multiplayer, I'll definitely check that out too. Bradford would love this game, but I think Lumberjack Samurai might really like this one too. Trying to get our friends into more factory builders, and it takes a different type of brain power to kind of like think of these things of like, okay, what are the steps I need to make, and then how do I make those steps work within the space that I'm given? So, you know, you could easily think 1, 2, 3 in your mind, but sometimes 1 has to kind of, you know, go to 2 by wrapping around a river or something like that. Luckily, this one doesn't have any enemies, so we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's all about just kind of chilling, but yet also, I mean, you can micro as much as you want, or macro, or just not even care. Sometimes in between a little bit. So excellent work. You've clearly grasped the fundamentals. From here, your factory will be entirely your own. Should you ever need a reference material, the colony has prepared a manual. Oh, that's nice of them. Which can be found in the pause menu. Now the real work begins. Good luck. That was only the tutorial? Damn. Deliver a droid. A droid. How do I deliver a droid? Ooh, basic cutter tier 2. Alright, we gotta look for droids. I'm gonna be building a droid army now. That'll probably be fine. I mean, is there really any problem with truly unlimited power? Droid core facility. Okay. We need that. Droid assembly. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we need a droid core facility and droid assembly. Those are here. Oh, yeah. I'm going to start making some blue stuff now. Let's plop that down just to see. Okay. Okay, so then we need a painter and a monotone printer to do that. I might want to unlock a different island for this. Oh, that's cool. Is there a house there? This would be a fine one to build on. Lots of resources here. Boop, 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 boop. 3 islands unlocked already. The colony will be most excited to hear how much you've expanded your factory's footprint. I knew we could count on you. Okay, so then go ahead and not do that there. But it might be easier to transport the paints this way, so we're making paint. And we're probably going to need that for the next thing we need to do, so... this looks cool. Yeah, this game's pretty neat. Pretty nifty. So I would make it here, but I'm kind of like... you know... kind of gobbled up all the space I want to for now. I want to start fresh. Actually, we might be able to just go this way. Oh, over a little bit, okay. There we go. And then... Oop. And then... yeah, we're going down here. So we got to bring our paint down there. Ooh, I could also mine stuff from here and then ship it across too. That's actually true. We could do all the prepping, mining, and processing in one area and then just do assembly in another. There's also oil down there too, and more crystals, but that's fine for now. I mean, we've already got it set up, so we can add more steps later. All these cores need to go somewhere. And we could ship these cores wherever. Because they'll be needed when we build a new building and upgrade. Pretty sure. Okay, so let's do skyline. Oh, maybe there's a limit? Okay, so that's going to the other side. We'll have to see how much paint we need. Anyway, what were we doing? The blue buildings? Okay. So we need a drill core refinery. Droid core facility. I mean, but that will require a refinery for the... Boy, the droid assembly. So that creates cores, and then that needs cores. So we gotta make cores first. Jeez, okay. And then we can ship the cores right next door. But cores could just be picked up by a drone factory. So I should be able to put a drone... what's it called? Oh, harvester pad, but it's with drones. Actually, that's not going to need paint. But that needs end products from paint. Damn, too bad we don't have like storage or anything, at least not yet. There might be a mechanic for that a little later in the game, but okay. So deliver one droid. It's going to take a while. We got to upgrade and build these buildings. So before we can even build this building, we have to supply it with these things. Whew. And then that's how it also built. That looks like an eraser. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. So we're going to need black, white, and blue to do all this. So we're going to need to... Oh boy. We can... Uh-oh. No, we can punch these. That's a 4. So we can punch a regular cube, then cut it. Then we got to paint it. Then we got to do the Oreo thing again. Oh boy. Like at this point, we can go back and just delete the whole factory just to do whatever we're doing at this point. But we got to keep making those cores and things, which will be needed to. And then these ones actually could be shipped to be painted blue. So now these cores... Oh, actually, that's a good point. So I'm making blue paint here. But kind of not enough of it. So we could do more paint output. So I could paint some of the cores blue for when we make droids. And then also building parts blue so we can build the building. Holy crap. Oh, wow. But you know what I really like though is that because this game has like a minimalistic feel to it, although it's got details, it's not stressing me. It's certainly something we have to do, but it's like, you know, we'll get to it when we get to it. You know? It's like taking the Christmas trees, the Christmas lights off of your house. You might take your tree down or throw it out earlier or later. Eventually that probably gets done. But this has the urgency like taking down the Christmas lights. By the time it's July, it's like, well, do we really do it or do we just wait and say we put them up early? You know? Those are adult choices. You gotta make those choices. You think I'm a guy who puts them up all year? Well, you might be right. Well, I need a splitter here too, don't I? So even with those ones, we can't even gobble up enough oil. So we could do this again. You need a dedicated splitter. So I think first we'll just maximize the paint output because some things are just gonna have to be painted blue. The monotone printer is just easy. It's just black or white and then done. But this one you need to like get oil and then the powder, and there's a whole production chain to that. There's got to be more tech for like multiple splitters and stuff, right? Nah, I'm not even gonna bother. I was gonna do it this way first. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's another splitter. I don't need that. Ugh, and then I'm like at the edge of the corner here. And luckily we could easily move this design though. In fact, we could because the harvester pad is kind of a wireless thing. Like the output of that is just, it goes wherever. That's pretty sweet. So we could do... Yeah, boom. Look at that. Now we have a little bit more room. Maybe it'd be easier to put all these on one side. Ah, but then I'd have to have the The pigment come over on one side. I wonder if there's a way to make elevated conveyors. It looks like so far we can make tunnels, but if I could do over would be nice. As well. So I actually need to flip this one. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, so oil's coming in from there. Pigment will come in from there, okay. So splitter. We can do 4. But I think I'll have those come in from down there. Ah, but then again, if we do that, I don't know. But what I'd like to do is like have 4 of these. So we'd have, 4 oil inputs. So I'd have 2, 1, 2 here. Right? Yep, that would take these 2. And then 1, 2 here. And then I just got to figure out how to kind of wind them all together. That'll get our paint up. And then the paint's going to go towards... actually combining these 2 together. So if I build a painter here, just to see what that end game would look like once we get it all set up. Where's the painting stuff? Oh, is that oh, that's cool. Okay, so the paint would go in there. Oh, but there's no... Okay, it'd have to just be split. That's fine. That totally works. So then we do a splitter like that. And that would continue on its way. And these would go in here and then be blue. But the issue is I don't know if I can get any more skylines there. So ideally, maybe we should mix them over here. Then send them on their way once they're blue. But then I'd still have to send regular paint over for the parts. So it's kind of like the same thing. What's the problem? Wrong input type. The operator expects modules to come in. Oh? Oh. What's up, Lego? Welcome, dude. Well, good thing I checked that. Might be a little different than I thought to paint those modules, because these are going to need blue ones. Or at least I imagine if it's a droid core facility, they're going to need cores. Maybe it's just regular gray. If so, then I just take that out and just send over the paint anyway. Which is cool times. Cool times. Alright. Well, that's that. Alright, guys. Thanks again for watching here all day. A Raptoria. Bringing you a ton of great different content, including Modulus, which is out now as of today. If you'd like to get it, it's linked in the chat and or at the bottom of the description. So definitely, or top of the description down below. Yeah. This is a very in-depth city builder, but it's more like I feel like I'm building cities, honestly, with some of the roads and highways and like the skyscraper like factories, but it is definitely a factory builder that's got a city vibe with all of what we see below. So anyway, this is a interesting one, and I want to come on back for more of this one if we have time in the future. I don't know if we will, but it's certainly high on my list. Gorgeous colors, nice minimalism, good music, and a chill but yet very assertive without being pushy in terms of like getting her done kind of stuff. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for following. Thanks for to Modulus as well for letting us showcase their game at 1.0 launch. That is really awesome, and congratulations to them for doing so. I'll check and see real quick if there's a sale for this one on Steam. But again, link down below in the description for it. Use that to jump over and find out more about it. It's 10% off now. So you can get it for 10% off if you'd like to. And there's also a couple other bundles with it and versions. It seems like a good time. And a lot of people think so too. Cool. All right, y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. And thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's streams. And I'm looking forward to more tomorrow. See ya.